and now I am blind. With all this anger, guilt, and sadness calling to haunt me forever. I can't wait for the cliff at the end of the river. Is this revenge I'm seeking, or seeking someone to avenge me? Stuck in my own paradox, I wanna set myself free. Maybe I should take some fun before I try to stop it. It won't be long before I become a puppet. It's been so long since I last have seen my soul lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this to this song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother. I wish I lived in the present with the gift of my past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories mess with my temper. Justification is killing me, but killing isn't justified. What happened to my son? I'm terrified. It lingers in my mind and the thought keeps on getting bigger. I'm sorry, must be, baby, I wish I'd been there. It's been so long since I last have seen my soul lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this to this song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother.
Pack your bag, hop in a car. Another day, another destination. Fly somewhere far. Gotta start fresh in a new location. Seems somewhat bizarre. Living life without a sovereign nation. Said, make me a star. This is what you gotta do. In the air again, it's just like a merry-go-round. Living miles above, you'll miss me down the ground. the aggravation. Soul from my soul, try to make it big in my vocation. I prove them wrong. If it's what I had to do, I'm in the air again. It's just like a merry-go-round. Living miles above, you'll miss me down the ground. So sick of flying and crawl, but I got no road to roam. So I am lost in the unknown. Till the birds fly home, I'm gonna loud in the top of the world. They say there's nothing wrong, success is a wonderful world. When brought I'm lost at sea, it's a place of being free. It won't be long, you'll see. Till the birds fly home. Till the birds fly home. Fly home. Fly home.
I wanna be somebody's good little helper. Are you proud of me? I wanna be somebody who makes a difference. Boys lighting up to feel alive. All the parts are interchangeable. Toys wind us all up with comforting lies about the world. I feel like I am nothing without your eyes upon me. Make me feel like I'm something. Make me feel like you want me. The hero of the story, or just somebody stronger. Tell me I have a purpose. Tell me I have a father. Are you proud of me now? Giving to each and everyone an identity to give their lives for. Ready to kill and die to protect a fairy tale. My heaven is only for the brotherhood. Paradise if you're a true believer. Try, close your eyes, no doubt, no disobedience. I feel like I am nothing without your eyes upon me. Make me feel like I'm something. Make me feel like you want me. The hero of the story, or just somebody stronger. Tell me I have a purpose. Tell me I have a father. Are you proud of me now? 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 Are you proud of me now?
I'm not a fan of puppeteers, but I've a nagging fear someone else is pulling out the strings. Something terrible is going down through the entire town, wreaking anarchy and all it brings. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make you take our world away? Discord, are we a prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take your tyranny away. changing status quo, but not in letting go. Now the world is being torn apart. A terrible catastrophe played by a symphony. What a terrifying work of art. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make you take our world away? Discord, are we a prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take your tyranny away. And sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make you take our world away? Discord, are we a prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the throne? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take your tyranny away.
Just a few more doors, it won't take many more. Just one at a time. You've got your axe in hand, everything's gonna be fine in the end. Or so she presents. Oh spooky, I've got a bone to pick with you, and I'm done with your little game. I opened the last door, don't know what's in store. Encounter was so unforeseen. Everything I thought spooky wasn't quite what it seemed. The evidence I came across gave me just the thing to understand more of spooky and her sad upbringing. Lost and so lonely and so misunderstood. Turns out the thing she loved most to do had done her in good. The shock of what had happened last lasted year after year, and so the family did everything to make her appear.
The final thought, the ultimatum.
Surrounded by 1,000 men, I can't help but give in.
A mission, change our history.
The people would think twice when visited by Spooky.
Another little abuse, another pointless excuse, another joke that's not to laugh at. Another day, feeling like I don't belong. I really don't belong. So I end another day feeling totally betrayed. Say hello to anger, did you miss me? I know it so well, like a longtime friend who smiles while poisoning me. And I don't know if they still love me, and I don't know if they still care. But all I really know is I'm sorry I let you let me grow so unprepared. I'm pulling at the roots to tear you off me, to see if I'll have something left. And even if it means I'm starting over and everything I made with you means nothing, well that doesn't matter. I'm alone and I'm free, 'cause there's nothing really wrong with me. And I know it doesn't matter, no matter what they tell me. Done living for someone else's time on someone else's time. So I'm drawing my line in the sand, 'cause I know it doesn't matter. Another thing to remake, another patient mistake, another self-humiliation. A better day, happy that I won't be long. Does anyone belong? So I end a lonely day feeling totally okay. Wave goodbye to anger, will you miss me? I knew it so well, like a longtime friend. We'll never be friends again. I don't really know if they still love me, and I don't know if they still care. But all I really know is I'm not sorry, 'cause I am on my own with no one there to make me feel alone when they are with me. It sounds insane, but au contraire, I'm cutting off the parts that kill the body, because they never played me fair and square. And I feel fucking awesome. I'm alone and I'm free, 'cause there's nothing really wrong with me. And I know it doesn't matter, no matter what they tell me. Done living for someone else's time on someone else's time. So I'm drawing my line in the sand, 'cause I know it doesn't matter. I don't really think about your love now, and I don't think that I still care. I know without a doubt, if you could see me, I would ruin your week, your month, your year. 'Cause you don't have a victim you can poison, so now the poison's all you have. I'm living a new life and don't regret it, and you just have the memory, bet you'll never forget it. Because now I'm alone and I'm free, 'cause there's nothing really wrong with me. And I know it doesn't matter, no matter what they tell me. Done living for someone else's time on someone else's time. So I'm drawing my line in the sand, 'cause I know it doesn't matter. Do they even know what love is? Yeah, I know it doesn't matter. Are they so small. I wanted to be united. I want the regime to fall. I wanted to be Goliath. I wanted to be Goliath. Dad doesn't love me. Dad doesn't love me. Dad doesn't love me. Dad doesn't love me.
Stuck, I am home, same as always. Hate this news, what's the point? One more Monday. I have lost all control and I'm stuck in this hole. I am trapped and I'm waiting for someday. I can't sleep, I'm awake but distracted. Sick of crisis becoming protracted. Feeling stuck in my room, scrolling through endless doom in one permanent panic reaction. Lost track of time, sometime last year. Isolated, confined for the next year. Trying to do what I can with the hand that I'm dealt, but I'm starting to crack under pressure. Call your friends and comment on the weather. Learn to knit, make some bread, what's your pleasure? Going out of my head, fucking wish I was dead, cause at least I would know that it's over. I am staring at the walls, I think I'm gonna go insane. I'm fighting every instinct in my stupid fucking brain. I'm an ordinary guy caught in extraordinary pain. Ask me how I'm holding up, and I will gleefully explain it's still the same. Still the same. Same. Trapped, no more time, no more freedom. No more weeks, no more months, no more seasons. Every day is the same and I just can't reclaim any sense of the rhyme or the reason. So I felt was the big from Ibiza. They're just doing whatever they please. Try to swallow my rage, I unfollow his page. Drink a beer, try it out, order pizza. Dreams of thought are all leading to nowhere. No way out, if there was I would go there. Do I have any friends? Well,
keep it mellow. Responsible night for a polite fellow. Say hello to my friends and comrades. Don't tend to offend, so I say perhaps. As a social courtesy, we can raise a glass to our past fraternity. And certainly a perfectly normal and formal get-together, but it's been forever since we gathered, so whatever. For the sake of the old times, proceed with tequila shots with a dish full of cold limes. The whole nine, laughing, remembering all the old lines. Never used to work, but I could give them another try. You know, take the edge off. I've had a hard week, I deserve to get soft. Pick up another round as my friends depart, and they may not stick around, but I just got started.
Feel so much better than usual. I feel indisputable. Oh, I think that I might be beautiful. Just by drinks.
Fucking treat myself. Pour the Dom Perignon from the back of the top shelf. Spend like God, put on airs to sell it. Crowd pretends not to care, but I know they're jealous. Let's let the dogs of war. I'm gonna start a fucking riot till I'm tossed out the front door. 0 to 60, I can turn on a dime. I'm hitting bottom and I'm feeling like committing a crime. Maybe I've lost count. I can't remember the night, what I drank, or the amount. I'm fading in and out. My very consciousness is crumbling. Sorry, was I saying something? Strolling out of the hospital. Is it hair of the dog? If you stay drunk and don't stop at all. Another night losing it more than I can afford. Was I just feeling bored? Am I that insecure?
Feel so much better than usual. I feel indisputable. Oh, but now I'm feeling so beautiful. Don't wake me up from this spell. I wonder if I'm still breathing. I know that I will be ugly when I feel like myself again. Oh, but now I'm feeling so beautiful.
Bottle of scotch, served on the rocks with a shot of cachaça. Vodka sake kamikaze with the handle of sherry. A cherry brandy with a Jaeger chaser champagne float. A bourbon hot toddy in a teacup of throat coat. Martini, Bellini, Negroni, Bailey's, Kahlua, Sambuca, Soju, Paloma, Mojito, Gimlet, Frangelico, Guinness, Tequila, Manhattan, a margarita, old-fashioned dry vermouth, and something I can't taste cause I'm so trash. Shouldering over, I'm slower shoulder to shoulder with no one, stumbling, sobering, making friends with a smoker. I know I'm less than a bright, losing the fight with the ground. Then someone hits the lights as they close for the night now. I try to look at heaven and I can't see the stars. A billion trillion eyes are winking as I walk between parked cars, metabolizing liquor while I'm losing my friends. I'm gonna hate myself tomorrow, and I'll do it again.
Feel so much better than usual. I feel indisputable. Oh, but now I'm feeling so beautiful. Don't wake me up from this spell I'm under. If I'm still breathing, I know that I will be ugly when I feel like myself again. Oh, but now I'm feeling so beautiful. My vision is blurry. As long as I'm thirsty, nobody can hurt me, hurt me, hurt me. My fist unclenches, I'm losing all of my senses, I freeze. I'm tense, defenseless, suspense presents with intense mystery.